What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me. I am Christian Brummett. Thank you so much for joining me for another Tackle Tuesday video. Now this week, what I want to talk about is in my opinion, the fall of Kevin Van Dam. Obviously, he is the greatest bass fisherman of all time. I don't want you to think by the title or by what I'm talking about this week that I am not a fan of his, or I don't think that he's the greatest bass fisherman of all time, because he absolutely is. But what I want to talk about is the fact that over the past few years, he is obviously on a major decline. Before we get into the details of that, I want to point out the winner of last week's Tackle Tuesday winner. Alright, so this week's winner for last week's Tackle Tuesday video, which was also late, and I do super apologize about that, but this week's winner is going to be another new winner. His name is knwo, I believe. knwo, K-R-Y-C-H. So knwo, send me a message on Facebook or Instagram, and I will get a package out to you. As far as the packages go, so I do want to say that I highly apologize to all of my past winners who have not received their packages yet. I have been super lackadaisical as far as getting my packages sent out. But if you are a past winner that didn't get your package yet and should have gotten it, I sent out quite a few today, and I believe I sent all of you guys a message about that. But there are quite a few, well, I would say 4 or 5 winners who have not messaged me yet. So make sure you check back on the Tackle Tuesday videos. If you think you might have been a winner, if you subscribed and commented, check back. I'll leave a description or a link in the top right now so you can check out the playlist for that and check and see if you're a winner. If you are and you haven't messaged me yet, make sure you message me on Instagram or Facebook, and I will get you a package right out. But this week's winner is knwo. He was saying that we should try to feed the bass and the bluegill different foods to see if that makes a difference. I actually put the divider back in last week to save the bluegill's life, basically. Gulpy was just beating the crap out of Gilly, and I was feeling too bad. Gilly had completely changed colors to try to blend in with the black filter, and he was hiding way up in the corner, so I had to do something. That being said, for this week, if you want to be the lucky winner for this week's Tackle Tuesday video, all you need to do is make sure you are subscribed and make sure you comment down below for whatever the weekly question is. This week's question is going to be whether you agree with me or not, or what you think is going on with Kevin Van Dam. Obviously, he is the greatest bass fisherman of all time, but he has been on a very downward spiral, in my opinion. So I did quite a bit of fact checking, and I have to give a shout out to bassfan.com. I'll put the link in the description, but bassfan.com, basically, I guess you can look up any pro angler and they will show you their complete tournament history record. And I'm not sure if it shows everything or just professional tournaments, but you can look back on most pro anglers. Anyway, so with Kevin Van Dam, if you guys watch the Major League Fishing tournament trail, you guys will know that Kevin Van Dam actually qualified for his first top 10 of the season this year, which I was very surprised about. I thought that this whole season, the way that the MLF format is, I thought that Kevin Van Dam was going to just super dominate and was going to be catching way more fish than everyone and was going to be qualifying for the top 10 at least on all of them. But he actually qualified for his first top 10 of the year at this past tournament. Now, I did a little bit of research, and I found out that in the past 3 years, since 2017, he's only qualified for the top 5 4 different times, Now, granted, 2 of those were first place finishes with the Bassmaster Elite Series. He won in April of 2018 on Grand Lake. He won that. He also won in July of 2017 on the St. Lawrence River. And then he placed 3rd place at Lake Dardanelle in 2017 and got a 2nd place finish at Ross Barnett in April of 2017. But obviously, this guy is the greatest bass fisherman of all time. He has 4 classic wins, I think. He has, 7 Angler of the Year titles, which I know he won from 2008, 2009, 2010, and 2011. And he also won the Classic 4 times, which I think I just said, but he won the Classic in 2010 and 2011. So this guy, obviously, you guys all know, if you're bass fishermen and fans of the sport, that this guy is the greatest bass fisherman of all time. But I'm just curious what you guys think is going on with him. Is there too much young talent in the sport? Is he just too far in the past? What is going on with him? Because, you know, in all sports, people have their prime of their life and they win a lot and do a lot of great things and set a lot of records, and then they slowly start to fall off. You can say that about every great of every sport, but Kevin Van Dam is the Michael Jordan, the Muhammad Ali, the Tiger Woods of bass fishing. No one will disagree with you on that. But over the past few years, obviously he has been on a decline. Is it just that he's getting old and his prime is going down? I personally don't agree with that, because Rick Clunn is, I think, almost 80. He has just as many classic titles, and he just won a tournament last year on the Bassmaster Elite Series. So I don't think it's just that he's getting old, but I just don't know what it is. So I'm curious what your guys' thoughts on that are. So if you guys want to be entered into the weekly Tackle Tuesday video giveaways, subscriber giveaways, make sure you comment down below. Let me know what your thoughts on this are. What's going on with Kevin Van Dam? If any of you know Kevin Van Dam and you can get him to comment on this, maybe me and him can set up something to go fishing. That would be really great. I could pick his brain and learn a heck of a lot from him, and it would just be the greatest thing of all time. It'd be a dream come true. So if you know Kevin Van Dam, make sure you let him know about this video and this channel and everything. But what are your opinions about that? Comment that down below. Make sure you're subscribed, and then possibly next week you could be the lucky winner of some sweet baits. Also, since I am 2 days late on this video, I have the first Bass Nation Team Series event finished, and it is live now. I'm going to put a link in top and a link in the description. Make sure you check that out. Me and Mike, it was on Rocky Fork in Hillsboro, Ohio. We finished 7th place out of, I believe, 22 or 24 boats. I can't remember for sure. We had a decent day. But I will say it was 100% my fault that we did not win, because as you will see in that video, I missed a really, really good fish that you can't see it in the video, but I saw it with my own eyes. If I would have landed that one, we for sure would have won. It would have been a 3 to 4 pound upgrade at least, and we for sure would have won that. So Mike, if you're watching this, I'm really sorry. Everyone else, check out that video. Also, stay tuned, because in 3 days' time, we will be going back to Rocky Fork for the second individual Ohio Bass Nation Tournament of the year. As many of you might know, I placed 4th in the first event at Indian Lake. So a decent finish here will secure my spot on the state team and get me to the regional championships. But I just really want to win. So stay tuned for that. I've got a couple other videos to upload still, to finish editing and upload. And yeah, we'll be having a lot of content coming out soon. And just, yeah, make sure you're staying Make sure you're staying tuned to the channel because we got a lot of content coming out, a couple other tournament videos, and I will be doing some river treasure hunting and possibly magnet fishing videos here very soon. Also, tomorrow, which you guys won't see this for a little while, but tomorrow I'm going to potentially be getting something that will be a big surprise, something I've been wanting to get for a very, very long time. It's not fishing related, but you guys will be excited about it either way, and it will be totally awesome. Other than that, you guys stay hooked. Make sure you're subscribed, and we will catch you next time. See ya!